Episode 27 with Madhava Reddy, Pothireddy, Suman vs.
Stop using free email. Businesses like yours need reliable email provider. Connect your business with Google and add value to your online presence. Sign up with Google Workspace today. Use the link in the description to avail 10% special discount on your first year subscription.
Hello guys, welcome to the brand new episode of Suman vs. Human. As always, I hope you had a blast weekend. And today, this episode is going to be a crucial episode. The reason why I call it crucial episode is every life on this planet, some other day is badly hit by a crime called cybercrime. Cybercrime is on rise. People are losing their money and also lives. Guys, this is a very sensitive topic, and to discuss on this topic, I have a very special guest. He's Mr. Madhava Reddy. He is a very senior employee of India's oldest and largest telecom provider, BSNL, Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited. I quickly welcome Mr. Madhava Reddy on the show. Mr. Madhava Reddy, welcome to Suman vs. Human.
Thank you, Mr. Suman. I'm glad to be here on your channel, Suman versus Human. I'm really surprised and grateful how you managed to, conduct these many kind of sessions and with a lot of vigor and energy. Yeah, I'm happy to be here on this platform on this day.
Before I dig deep into this topic, I want to know what made you to spread awareness on this topic, because this is a very rarely touched topic. No one is interested about it. Though we receive dozens of emails, dozens of texts every day on this particular topic, alarming topic. We get messages from banks, we get messages from payment gateways, we get messages from our telecom provider about being careful from cyber crimes, but no one likes to discuss about this. My basic question over here is, have you ever been hit by a cyber crime?
Yeah, thank you. It is a good question. It's like I'm a common guy like any other guy in the. I'm citizen of India, and in 2012 or somewhere, I have attended one program called Jeevan Vidya in IIIT. So that is a program. It has enlightened me, and it made me to think beyond self, beyond self. So if I want to be happy, I should be, associate with. I should be properly associated with the self, myself, my body, my family, my society, my environment. Here, my. Why I am telling my is, see, if I am fine, then my body is fine. If my body is fine and myself is fine, my family is fine. If my family is fine, one unit in the society is fine. One unit in the society is fine. Like that, everybody is in the society is fine. In the same way, we need to treat the environment finely. This touched me actually. This touched me, and after that, I was giving sessions on Jeevan Vidya. How you can be happy. Implementing that one is a very simple, very single statement. I can say, whatever you do the things, you should be happy, other side should be happy. If you are working with the environment should not be stressed.
Yes.
So if you are working with the fellow human beings, there should not be trouble. They should be happy, you should be happy. If you think and if you do any work in that passion, automatically you don't encounter any kind of nonsense or any kind of uneasiness in your life. So that was the scenario. At that time, internet was rising and social media was rising in 2012 and 14. So I was observing that the crime rate is just increasing.
Hmm.
It was increasing. So at the time, so what Jivan Vidya taught me is what Jivan Vidya taught me is if you know the problem, you know the solution,
Yes,
obviously. So
yes.
anything understanding of the problem is half solved. So what I found is, to solve this problem, because normal case the criminals are physical in nature, like if it is a pickpocketing, if it is a bike thefting, or if it
Yeah,
is a
because we
something
we
vulgar.
we only know about that kind of crime
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah. So here the criminals are elsewhere. So what is the solution is behind is not to get into trap that criminal. So that can be achieved by only awareness. Then in 2014, I think in the month of September or somewhere, around 9 years back, I started this journey. Since then, I have been giving these sessions continuously. I have done more than 200 plus sessions, and I have done program to even police up to SP level in Telangana. Recently, I have done program to DRDL scientists. Even I have done program at IIT Madras.
Wow.
Whatnot. I can say like this. So even Telangana cooperative bank managers. Next Saturday, we are going to conduct this session to more than 100 employees at another office. So this is the journey has been continued, and I am going to do it that till my life end.
Have you personally ever gone through a cybercrime attack?
It is not attack kind of thing. Most of the cyber crimes are originated from Rajasthan, Delhi, Ashok Nagar, Uttam Nagar, Shakarpur, Harkesh Nagar, Ukla, Azanbar. And these were analyzed by IIT Kanpur student. So
Mhm.
I am not telling anything out of my, my mind. In the April month itself, 7 lakhs complaints were recorded.
7 lakhs
So
complaints,
yeah, in the April month alone, per day it's 23,000.
and that
So
number
even
is
complaint
only in India.
India instantly, India is the top in the world, maybe by population as well as cyber crimes,
Oh,
and Telangana is again number one
oh,
within India. This is in April alone. I am not telling anything other figures. In April alone, 2023, which were recorded on 19930 complaint number. The issue is here. See why? See, I narrowly I can observe is that most of the states are from North Indian states. Language is Hindi driven. Victims also Hindi driven victims. So language, why less South Indians are victims are there, because of the language is protecting them, at least in Tamil Nadu and other places. If they know Hindi English, obviously there is a likely they can face the music, I can say. Again, the criminals are elsewhere, so tracking of the criminals by police is very difficult. They can track, but the expenditure is so huge, they are dropping actually. That is one of the reason, because if you lose 10,000 to catch hold of criminals somewhere in Bihar, you can't go,
yeah, yeah.
and it is impossible also actually. Again, even they use fake sims. Fake sims does not mean that the sim is fake. No, it is not. It is another name. They use fake accounts. Same. It does not mean that accounts are not there. No, accounts are there, but those are on some other. They may be victims also most of the time. So the criminals knows very well how they can hold the people for ransom.
None of the city you mentioned, none of the town you mentioned is a developed town. Because when we
Yeah.
talk about cybercrime, we think about people who are highly qualified, highly experienced software engineer or hacker. But none of the town name you mentioned here sounds to be a metropolitan city, or for that matter a big city also. But how I'm surprised.
Actually, this the crime is no way it is related to technical, for your kind information. This is a simple social engineering. This is a mind game they are using. So hardly any technical knowledge is needed to cheat other side. Say for example, simple crime I tell. So they create one Facebook fake page on your name. They add some of your friends, common friends. They ask money. Simple. So as if your friends treat that your Suman is asking, and they start instantly. If Suman directly asks, they don't give money. If the Suman text in the Facebook, they give the money. That is the fate of the system. So the people, the people virtually more believe than real. Actually, that is
Yeah.
the one thing, and that is the origin of crime actually.
This system is called impersonation, right?
Yes,
How severe is impersonation, sir?
legally it's wrong, but anybody can booked on like forgery and these things. Those are all the same thing. But again, to bring them into justice is very whole very big game, and we don't know whether it can be possible or not. That is the biggest problem actually. So actually, in India, I think cybercrime handling is not fair or not appropriate. So I can say. Where the criminal is there, that police station should be responsible to deal with the crime rather than where the victim is there. So that is the one of the reason the investigation is delayed, because all the way where the victim is there, that police should go to that place and bring him. It's not a it is a cybercrime is very particular. But
And
anyhow,
and
over the time,
and do you
sorry.
think that police station or that police is aware of all this cyber crime techniques and stuff like that? Are they trained for this?
Oh, that's a very, very, very less. But the thing is, anyhow, you see, I can say that where the criminal is there, that police is least bothered about, because the case is not belongs to them, isn't it? So other way around, they help criminals because they may get regular, kickbacks. Even they are
Is
giving
it?
kickbacks to politicians also. I actually we have seen the articles in the newspaper.
Please brief us about few different types of cybercrime.
More than 100 types of cybercrimes are there. So we can't go into detail about each
Yeah,
and
but
cybercrime.
most popular
So, yeah,
cybercrime.
I can say most cybercrimes happening cybercrimes, and what are the reasons also I will tell. The predominantly cybercrimes are first job fraud.
Okay.
So job fraud is happening just because of especially unemployed. They upload the biodata in portals and they get the call or work from home or some other thing. So they may tell your biodata is sorted, these and that, and they convince such a way that these are the refundable charges, like medical charges or flight tickets or visa charges, whatever may be. See, their SOP is simple. So they are using same SOP and they are refining the SOP according to the questions the people ask. So finally, they are smart way extorting money, few thousands to few lakhs, depends on type of
And
victim.
people are paying
So
that.
obviously, so if they are paying, then only they can become victims. So another one is loan apps. So the loan apps is a very, very severe crime is happening on the ground, especially youth, because they are they have simple petty amounts and they are simply installing the app, and by installing the app, what they are doing is they are giving permission all their contacts and photos. That is enough. So these guys are backpaying. Hardly they are giving 2,000, 3,000. They are extorting money 10,000, 15,000 per even per week. So they you can't close the account, and they one TCS lady, I think if I am correct, she took the loan of 18,000. She paid more than 2 lakh rupees. I've seen in the
Oh,
newspaper.
two
Yeah.
lakh in the
So
like 2 lakh in the name of
over the time.
interest, right?
Yeah, in the name of interest over the time, maybe 1 month, 2 months. They
Oh.
again, these are very gullible people. They are not. They have voiceless and they are treated like guinea pigs, and they extort the money like in left and right. If they don't pay, then they mark the photos and they will send to their nearest contacts, not for all contacts. For example, you and me have 10,000 contacts. They can't send to center, but there will be some names like Amma, Anna, Akka, sister, brother. They
Yeah, yeah.
selectively choose those numbers and they will send more photos saying that this guy took the loan, and like if the ladies are there, they any of their Aadhaar card and PAN card is there. They mark that, they put something for ladies, for this girl, for night 500,000, like that. They put that kind
Oh.
of message, and yeah, there is many are committing suicide also because of this
Oh.
harassment. So third one is nude calls. So nude calls, especially nude calls victims are predominantly nude call victims are gents, especially youth or old age. Some girl come on video call and say that they strip the dress. They also these guys also start stripping us. They record it. Once they record it, after that record, they blackmailing them.
Like
So one
you mean
Gujarat
to say
businessman last.
sex calls kind of thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's sex extortion. Recently, one IPS officer trapped one Gujarat man, trapped more than extorted more than 2 crore rupees.
Oh,
Even I saved many guys. Even today also I saved one guy. So see, any cyber criminal basically never ever comes in person. So they always create fear through distance mode, through cyber world. So
yeah.
best one is away from them. Initially away from them. If you are trapped, still you can switch off all communication modes or block the calls as soon as you receive from the predator. So the distress call. This recently, this is artificial AI, artificial intelligent generated call. This is a distress call. It
Hmm.
works like for example, like you and me known to me. So
Hmm.
they create one video with my face and my video. So they created one text and they take my voice, your voice through net, and they created one video saying that I am in disturbed. Distress, and you please send money to this account because I am not available. Such kind of voice message, voice, not only voice, video message they will send, and
Oh, yeah.
lip movement may coincide, may not coincide, we may, and the people are paying also. I just now I said, no, if I ask directly, you don't give.
Yes.
But if I ask through some other mode, you give. That is the one of the weakest link
Yeah.
actually. So investment fraud. This is also happening very big way. Investment and work from home. This is a work from home in turn to investment. For example, like they ask they ask you to rate the films.
Hmm.
So they ask you to rate the Google sites, this
Hmm.
and that.
Hmm.
Then they
Yes.
ask invest more and more amount, you will get more and more work or
Yeah.
Bitcoin work. See, any online investment is bogus
Okay.
except SEBI or any government of India authorized investments like any bonds. So which
Yes.
are government of India approved. Even government of India approved, when you put money in government of India approved banks also, your money is not safe like Charminar Bank or Mahesh Bank or some
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
banks.
Yeah.
We are living in such kind of environment, and you just come, some guy come in WhatsApp and Telegram says to invest in this one. You invest. Where is the guarantee? Where is the fun actually? So it's a very funny thing. Invest, by trusting somebody is online and who are not known to you, even in your lifetime, even now and then, or even future also. So morphing is the again, it is the most of the victims are morphing, especially girls and ladies. So
Hmm.
generally their photos are morphed. They take the photos from Facebook or WhatsApp DP, and they just morph in and they will send, and they say that we are going to circulate.
Hmm.
But finally, if they start giving money, and then they start taking money. So
Hmm.
the very small important point one should know is cyber criminal has no mercy. For that matter, any criminal has no mercy. The
Hmm.
blackmailer is blackmailer. Whether he does for 1 rupee or 100 rupees or 1,000 rupees, he is a blackmailer. So
Hmm.
you should not even pay a single rupee. If you start paying, they start increasing and increasing.
Yeah.
Even when I said, one Gujarat man has paid 2 crores 69 lakh. He did not, he might not have paid in single sense. Step by
Hmm.
step, step by
Hmm.
step, step by
Hmm.
step,
Hmm.
the amount is increased.
Over the months, over the years.
Yeah, yeah, over the years. The courier delivery fraud. The courier delivery fraud is, something, for example, like, you are sending one courier to me
Hmm.
and something from Miryalaguda. Let us
Hmm.
suppose
Hmm.
in between Hyderabad, any courier buy, they are giving this data to cyber criminals. So
Oh.
they simply, they simply click the photo and giving to cyber criminals. Cyber criminals calls you, you have sent one courier to Hyderabad to Mr. Madhava Reddy. So obviously, yeah, I sent it. No, sir, there is a small problem because some software hitches is there. You please, again give the address and just pay this amount. You download this app and do that. So obviously, you download one app and do whatever they say. They see all your passwords and everything. Then they start extort money. So OLX fraud or pure frauds.
Oh,
So
okay.
these are happening. For example, tomorrow, if you put your mobile or car or bike on in OLX, immediately they will come. Who will come? In the name of military officer, they come and they start telling so many stories that they wished and they liked this mobile or car or whatever maybe. So simply they say that finally we are going to send money. See, any scanning of QR code is sending money by us. So they say that received money 10,000 like that they put in the what is that description and they will send. You feel that you are getting that money and you start paying it. Once you pay, they say, oh, it happened unknowingly. So you please again scan it like that. Even Kejriwal daughter lost the money. So there are so many.
Oh,
Most of the victims are software engineers in this one. Not only this one, overall cyber crimes. See here, either you software engineer or doctor or even NIMS doctor last 2.5 lakh in the same. Yeah. See, you are the doctor. You are good at treating the patient, not in the understanding of cybercrime. That one should understand. It is
yeah,
not your
yeah.
qualification, it is your common sense matters. If you are musician, you are good at music. You see, prime minister can't do what Rahman can do. See, the
Yes,
issue is prime minister is good at his work or his politics or whatever it may be. See, the
yes,
same way here, cyber criminals are good at their work actually. So one should know is that you should aware of what kind of information you need to share, not to share, and this one. NGO support. For example, you are doing good work. Somebody comes and is saying that you are Mrs. One, you are doing great work. We are going to support. So obviously you feel that I'm going to support, and you try to accommodate to yourself to them. No, finally they say we are sending 1 lakh rupee. You pay tax like that. So as a government officer, they come into another criminal or the same person come into picture and they say that you got 1 lakh rupee or you got 1 lakh worth of material from UK or something, and we are speaking from international airport, these and that. They will tell and they extort money in the name of taxes, these and that.
yeah.
They have some
Customs,
escape.
customs.
Yeah, custom duty or GST or whatever
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
depends on the
yeah,
land of the land.
yeah, yeah.
So lottery frauds. Even if you take lottery, also there is no guarantee that you win the lottery
And trust me,
or
sir,
something.
every day, my day starts with the email
Yeah.
or text saying that I won a lottery of millions of dollars.
True, true, true. That is a funny thing. That is a very funny thing.
I
Uh,
feel every morning, how rich I'm today. Millions of dollars in my
yeah.
inbox.
Yeah. Hope you one day you will get the real lottery, at least. But you are supposed to take lottery for that. You don't get normally like that. If
Yes,
you take
yes,
lottery, there is a chance.
yes,
Then,
yes,
or otherwise, how you can lot that? It's simple
yes.
phenomena. How I can get the lottery without any
Buying the
purchasing of it.
ticket.
Even if you are purchasing from Meesho, this and that, this data is going to criminals. They are sending lottery. You won the lottery like that. They are sending printed copies. Many people are getting cheated in that one also. Actually, Meesho data either the back end or maybe like courier by sharing or somebody is sharing. Many people are getting Meesho lottery coupons, physical coupons. I am not telling digital coupons. Physical
Yes,
coupons saying
yes,
that you won the. Many people are losing money.
yes.
So online bettings are happening very, very dangerously. Online games and
People's
bettings.
lives are getting destroyed because of betting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Many people, especially armed forces. Recently, just yesterday, Siddipeta collector gunman. He was addicted to online games and he lost 80 lakhs. What was the consequence? Was he killed his own two kids, one girl and one daughter, and killed
Oh,
wife and killed self. Yesterday, it was yesterday news. Just note today is 16th, na?
yes,
So
15th,
I think you
15th
can check
December
today's newspaper
2023.
or you can check yesterday's any audio visuals, audio video visuals. So another crime is Aadhaar enabled service. Actually, this another enabled service is a pure problem with the system, not to individuals. Why I am telling, na? For example, government of India or government of respective states, they arranged one facility at the village level to draw money or to deposit money. These POS are there, point of
Yes,
sales. I think
yes,
well.
yes. Swiping
So,
machine.
like swapping machine kind of things.
Yeah.
So they need to put their fingerprints.
Okay.
Very funny thing is here. Very funny thing is here. They have given this facility to everybody, you and me also.
Oh.
and they are now asking, now they are asking, now asking them to lock through biometric mother app. See how many people know mother app and they can do it. See, these cyber crooks are getting these fingerprints through some sites where, especially stamps and registrations websites, they are downloading fingerprints. They have Aadhaar card numbers there, and anyhow, without Aadhaar card also, if you have fingerprints, they can simply drawing the money
But
in Andhra Pradesh, in Nellore.
downloading or for that matter stealing fingerprints like biometrics is that easy?
Yeah, that is happening. I am telling. Aadhaar enabled crimes. You can search in the net. Actually, in Andhra Pradesh, in Nellore alone, around 51 lakhs. In Nellore alone, 51 lakhs people lost alone. Is again they don't draw any bigger amount. So they draw 5,000, 10,000, but irregular, not regular. And in Anantapuram, one town is there called Kadiri. In one single bank, Canara Bank, around 70 people lost the money. So
Oh,
I have been seeing regularly these crimes are happening there. For
yes.
example, recently I have given this session to where I have given this session. This session I have given at DRDL Defense Unit. So there every day they need to put fingerprint that is enabled to through Aadhaar card. So every time they have to unlock, they have to lock, they have to unlock, they have to lock. It is a very funny thing. So it is impossible to do. One day if you forget, on that day you are more chance to hit. So better to stop all the other enabled service, especially for money drawing. Then give whoever wants us. This is a very simple. They can do it. I don't know why the government of India or respective systems are checking customer care. Especially for example, if you book something like Zomato or something,
Yeah.
or if you have ordered something online, or otherwise if you have some issue with the bank, don't search in the Google immediately. First, you try to check authenticity of their apps and their websites. Then go to that official website, take that number and contact them. Or otherwise, for example, anything you ordered, you might have ordered through particular app. No? There must be some system. So obviously, you through that system, you need to interact with them. Rather than, for example, you paid something, Ola, 500 rupees, or some Uber or Zomato or something. You search in the Google and
Yeah,
asking
that is
Zomato
what I
customer.
also do. Usually Google for the particular company's call center, and whatever numbers comes on the screen, I just take it and
No,
dial.
no, no. We should not do it. We should not.
Yeah.
We need to go to official website only. Official website, official apps. So you can see official website with all HTTPS and everything.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
obviously you can find more things. So yeah. Last but not least, this is more important. This is more concern for the people, not for individual, for family, entire life. That is called matrimony frauds. So this see all other frauds are individuals are victim. Maybe they may losing money or maybe some, but sometimes they may be hurt themselves and maybe that ends with the individual. But
Yeah.
where is coming to matrimony frauds, it is a dealing with the families especially. So see, it should be very careful. Actually, one guy has married, not now, in 2016 itself. One guy has married more than 30 software engineers. His name is Tanmay Goswami, saying that IAS, IPS, IFS, software,
30 software
chartered account.
engineering, 30 software
Yes,
engineer
yes,
girls.
yes, yes. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh,
So I have newspaper cutting with me actually. So I have everything. If I am speaking, everything speaking through the authentic information by
yeah,
taking,
relevant
yeah,
sources.
yeah, relevant sources. I am not
Yes.
taking anything out of my mind actually. So same time, many girls are also cheating. See here, I can say in particular village, one doctor, one engineer, one teacher, one lawyer, one hair salon. Like that, one or two criminals are there. Everybody is not criminal. Everybody is not doctor. Everybody is not a lawyer. In the same way, two, three criminals will serve rest of the people in a given village. I am telling. It can be extended to town. It can be extended to state and country also in the same phenomena. These matrimony crimes are rising such a way that earlier the matrimony, this marriages are happening within families, neighboring villages, or through middlemen. Now the way,
known people,
yeah,
within known people.
yeah, known people, yeah,
Yeah.
within district or within mandal or whatever it may be. So here now the matrimony websites have come and they are simply dumping the data. They are not verifying anything. So just I was telling initially how you got idea to give this message. See, when I know the problem, I should know the solution also, or otherwise. See, understanding of any problem is understanding. Having the solution is already
Yes.
understanding any of the problem is nothing but you are giving the solution to that problem actually.
Yes.
Is it
Yes. Yes.
partially or fully?
Yes.
For example, you are getting teeth pain. You just understand that you got the teeth pain. That means that you need to go to the doctor. It
Yeah.
is as simple as that.
Yes.
So when you identify the problem, you know the solution also. Solution is the over the time you can achieve it. The same way, the same way. For example, when I was talking on these crimes to various people, every crime can be eliminated or suppressed only by creating awareness. No problem. But again somewhere we can give the solutions where, on my advice, one guy is called Jana Reddy. Actually he is a software engineer, and another guy is Parmesh who is in US. They took all inputs from me how it is happening, can it be controlled. So they designed such a wonderful matrimony site, Trusted Matrimony. The organization itself, trustedmatrimony.in. Website is
Oh, the
trustedmatrimony.in.
domain itself is
So
trustedmatrimony.in.
yeah, trustedmatrimony.in. So actually they are checking everything, their education, their employment, their health records, their civil, their assets, their criminal records, whatnot, all the things which are supposed
Everything
to be
is validated.
validated. Everything is vetted. Like if needed, there even medical tests also will be conducted for them, either boy or girl, whatever it may be. So in this way, it's a prevention is better than cure.
Yes.
So if
Yes.
you prevent the problem at the initial stage, it is a much more than correcting the latter stage. So
Yes.
they put such a name that unlike some name related to some relevant to customs, these and that no, they did put name such a way that trusted matrimony dot in, so that the word itself reflects the authenticity, the validity and everything. So already it is started, and they are doing such a way that they will have offices every district. So obviously, physically also can be verified, because
Okay.
in the cyber crimes, most of the time the criminals are not seen. That is the one of the way the criminals are getting escaped. So here they need to show their address proof. They need to show their age proof also. So that is one of the solution what I have suggested over the time to arrest or to curb this kind of menace actually.
Sir, I will tell you a situation which
Okay,
actually have happened to one of my very close friends. You please listen to the situation and
okay,
suggest me what best can be done if someone is going through the same situation in their lives. Okay. Number one,
tell me.
number
Yeah.
one, one of my friend called ABC. Okay, this
Okay,
person, this guy, this gentleman is on Facebook, and one day he gets a friend request from a girl. Okay,
okay,
appears to be a very beautiful girl. Okay,
obviously.
so
Okay,
this guy with a high amount of temptation, he accepts the
okay,
friend request on Facebook.
yeah.
Soon, immediately after accepting the friend request, this guy is so excited about it, and he himself has sent her a message saying hi. And there the
Ha.
communication conversation started between
Perfect. Okay,
ABC and XYZ.
got it.
Okay, and the conversation was going smooth for a while, and this smooth
Okay,
conversation went on for 2 to 3 days.
obviously.
Okay, later, obviously from this guy, my friend have tried to go little more deeper and closer.
Okay.
and
Okay.
everything worked out very well, and soon they happened to exchange their phone numbers. Okay,
Especially
then
WhatsApp number.
then they had a call and elevated the call to a video call, and video call went very well for an extent, and they ended up the call with an phone sex, sex call or something, whatever you
Yeah,
name it.
sex. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We nude call. Nude
Yeah,
call.
yeah. After that, mostly after 2 3 days, this girl starts calling this guy, and she says that your nude video, or the videos of your private parts are being captured, and I'm going to post this publicly on your profile, on this guy's profile. Okay.
Oh,
Or she says that if you're not going to give me $1,000, or if you're not going to give me $2,000, I'm going to send these nude videos to your sister, mother, or all your relatives on Facebook. and
yes.
and this guy calls me and tells me that, Suman, all these things happen. My observation here is, apparently this girl who is blackmailing my friend have
Okay.
also become friends with this boy's relatives on Facebook.
Probably.
Okay, but I don't know what should I call this. It might be a mistake or wise thing, I really don't know. But I suggested him to keep quiet. I asked him to switch off his mobile and ignore everything,
Yes. That
and
is
he
the
did
only
the
way.
same. But this girl, as she blackmailed him, she have sent these nude videos to his sister, mother, his cousins, his female friends, and everyone.
Yeah, they do. They
Yeah,
have no mercy
yeah.
when
And
you
this
don't give
guy
money.
went into bad depression, and he ended up cutting his hand and got hospitalized and stuff like that. Tell me, what suggestion you have for those situations which I have actually mentioned now? If someone is going through such kind of
Yeah,
problem, what you
yeah.
want them to do?
The issue is, simply first point is what I strongly suggest is, don't get into that scenario. First, I simply suggest, don't get into that scenario. First one.
Don't get into such conversations, right? Such
It's a
relationships.
conversation. No, there is no freelance, like there is no free lady or something, we should not get into. See, what you do in real life, same thing you should do in virtual life also. So
Yeah.
no girl will like you on real life. How some girl like you on social media, and anything can be recorded in social media. Very simple. So what I suggest is, something happens such kind, immediately they need to deactivate their Facebook account, and they should not respond to them in any sense. And if they send to somebody else, okay, let them send, no problem. They are not going to upload any social media because community guidelines will not be allowed. But yeah, you make sure that you don't do anything nonsense with unknown people. If at all, if you do it, don't be afraid of it. In social media, your fear only it will kill you. जो डर गया वो मर गया.
Hmm.
So you should not be afraid.
But he have
The
he
fear is
have
there.
he have to go through the awkward situation of facing their relatives who have actually seen those nudity, right?
Let it be. What you can do, when you are born with nudity. When you are going to die, you are going to die.
One more situation. My
Okay.
close friend calls me,
Okay.
and he tells me that today
Okay.
morning his wife
Okay.
gets a call from a
Okay.
company, okay, from a
Okay.
reputed company actually,
Okay.
like Amazon or Flipkart or something like that, similar company. And she was told that she won iPhone 14.
Okay.
Okay. And she's asked to install an application, and she is asked to do some kind of registration through the application. And with lot of
Obviously, they do all.
excitement, my friend tells me that you also download the
Yeah.
same application and do the same thing what my wife have done, so that you will also win iPhone 14.
Okay, okay.
Now, most of us, okay, definitely get tempted when we come to know that something valuable is coming for free. Okay, and this crime is on rise, right? So this is happening every day. So how to deal with such kind of situations?
No, very simple. That's what I am telling. No, there are four reasons all these are happening. Just because of lust. Lust is one of the reason. What you said, just now, or what you said, how your friend has trapped.
Yes, yes.
So because of lust. And second one is innocence, like your friend. Innocence means just trusting somebody on online, saying that you won the lottery, or you won this cheap, it is coming to cheap, and this. So innocence is something somebody tell that you do KYC, or otherwise your phone will be disconnected. See,
Mm,
here you need to do KYC. Okay, that's fine. Go to bank and do it.
mm,
Go to telecom company and do it. Don't do it on online. If you want to do it online, go to official website. Then do it.
mm,
Don't do it. Something which Tom, Dick, Harry sent, and you do it. So first one is lust. Second one is innocence. Third one is fear.
mm,
Fear. Last one is greed. Greed.
mm,
So
mm,
third one is fear. I can say recently one big crime is happening, that is called somebody else called stating that somebody is misusing your Aadhaar card, they say. So first they you get the call from the FedEx or something, saying that whether you received the courier or not. Then if you say press one, you don't receive. If you press two, you receive. Such kind of IVRS system is there. Whatever you say, other person will lift the call and saying that somebody misused your Aadhaar card. The somebody is sending some drugs, some passports, fake passports, few couple of dresses, laptop, so from India to Taiwan, and we intercepted. We are Bombay police. They have all police sets, and they wear the police dress, and they start interacting. It is a digital arrest, I can
mm.
say. So then they say that narcotics departments comes into picture, and they say that we are true, we are hope, and we are
They
confident that
threaten.
you are. Yeah, no. First, they say that we know very well you are not the criminal. We know very well somebody is misusing your name, your Aadhaar card. Did you give your Aadhaar card somewhere, hotel, this and that? They convincingly engage the people, stating that they start believing it. Then
Mm,
say okay, you need to deposit this money with RBI account. RBI saying that you can get back this amount once the investigation is over. This and that, they start and they're extorting money like left and right. Recently, Infosys employee lost 3 crores 70 lakhs. One bank employee lost 4 crores.
oh my
So
God.
one Infosys engineer lost 20 lakhs. Even actually on that day, she had only 60,000 in her bank. How they
Mm,
got 20 lakhs is, they see all their accounts through what is that remote app, and they saw that she is eligible for 20 lakhs pre-approved loan. They got it approved, and they
oh,
took that amount to their banks and everything.
oh.
So there are many things are there, and these guys are using fakes. Around 50 lakhs fake sims are there. As that data, what I was telling, India Today data, you can get all the things, and they are using victims as a victims again, and they are victims banks as a middleman banks, and they are victimizing somebody. They put that money into some other victim. From that victim, they are getting transferred. So it is a big mafia is going on, and it is impossible. Common police or law and order police can trace them. Who are using mobile, they should be aware of these, especially non-technical cyber crimes. Anyhow, technical cyber crimes, the systems will take care of it. Like one organization ICC is there. They employ one ethical hacker, one if not one, 10 ethical hackers, 10 security engineers. They thoroughly test the applications and everything. They arrest the exploitation and everything. So what I want to say is, especially who are listening this session, this conversation, if their kids are attending school, if their kids are attending colleges, if their kids are working or themselves working in companies, they should they should first talk to management of the school or college or company. They should forcefully ask them to put these sessions first before even curriculum, so that they can save all these students. Or I can say one word beyond this talk. See, beyond this talk, what I can say is, see, your employee is important, your customer is also important. For example,
Yes.
one ex-serviceman lost 1.1 crore rupees. Let us think of, you are the builder, Suman. Let us think of temporarily, you are the builder. you
Mm,
are selling one you are selling one land to him. He is
mm,
supposed to pay 1 crore the next day,
mm.
but he lost that 1 crore in the cybercrime.
Yeah.
So how you are going to get that amount, that amount, as you already dealt and you spent couple of amounts to get that customer into fold.
Yes. Yes.
So I can say here, you need to take care of yourself, you need to take care of your family, you need to take care of your employees, you need to take care of your customers. In
Yes.
the
Yes.
educational institutions, I can say you need to take care of your students. Students are
Yes.
customers there. And if
Yes.
student does well, the college gets good name. So
Yes.
I can say who are using mobile, and we have so many unions, so many associations, like doctors union, lawyers union, chartered accountants union, or otherwise ladies union, gents union, or what are the unions we have? Artists union, BSNL union, so many bankers, IAS, IPS, professional, non-professional, so many unions are there. Even like caste organizations, Reddy organization, YCS, AOPA organization is there, RA Vaishya Officials and Professional Association. Like so many religious organizations are there,
Yes.
religious entities are there, or yoga centers are there.
Yes.
Everywhere, even churches, mosque, mandir, everywhere it should be discussed thoroughly. The people should be trained, thoroughly be educated, then only these crimes can be minimized, or otherwise these will be multifold, you can't imagine. I can say another thing here, Suman.
Yes.
For example, when you were kid, your parents might have told about dangers of knife, dangers of electricity, dangers of snakes and lizards or animals, but nobody else told anything about cyber crimes,
Correct.
which is much more dangerous than all these together.
Need of an hour.
Yeah.
AI is an evolution and AI is an future. The problems with AI is unlimited, and such problem is cloning. People are cloning faces, people are cloning voices, and it becomes difficult to identify who is real and who is cloned copy. How to handle such challenges, sir? What do you have to say on this?
Here I can say very simple, Sumanji. So whatever you do in real life, you need to do same thing in physical life. For example, without your cooperation, without your assistance, cyber criminal can't do anything unless like Pegasus system or something where the sophistication is involved. So now hacking, this kind of technical hacking. So be careful, be attentive.
Pegasus. Now, since you mentioned one of the popular software companies, I also like to mention one of the very popular, very huge software company who owns our life. Okay, that is Meta, Facebook.
Yeah.
Now, each and every detail of Suman is on Facebook, and Facebook, Meta, the people behind Facebook has access to all my information. So, considering that, now what do you feel? Telling everything to Facebook is safe, or do you want me to fake Facebook with wrong
See,
information?
here I can say the Facebook, what, say how I am using, I can tell, rather than telling somebody else what to do, what not to do.
Yeah,
So this is the simple way to convey something essential, isn't it?
yeah.
Huh? Facebook for me, it is a digital diary.
Hmm.
So I can put photos, I can put certificates, and see, for example, I can say always, If I ask somebody else who are the owners of that TV, this paper, that paper, you may they may say that that paper owner name, this paper owner name, this TV owner name. I am owner of myself for the Facebook, because I am telling, I am propagating my ideas. So I should do which are supposed to tell to the public, not to Tam, Dick, Harry stories. For example, let us suppose if I am taking, if I am smoking, if I am taking, no need to put that things in the Facebook. Those are more impersonal. Honestly, it will. I am not smoker, I am not drinker, but I am telling just example. So unnecessarily these are, create negative image on you. For example, if you are public figure, if you put such kind of things, even some of your friends are doing also, don't involve with them, and don't put your family photos, don't put all your personal information. So okay, even if you put also, don't be afraid of it. So jo dar gaya wo mar gaya. For example, physical also you are available now in online. If you make presence, what is going to hell happens. But if you feel that is a something threat, then the threat will come in real way and they extort money. That's all.
To keep it very simple in a one line, what I understand with your statement is, if you are the person who likes to put your family photos or your personal details on internet, then you should be bold enough to face the challenges or to handle complications which arrives out of it,
Yeah,
right?
obviously, this is a open platform. Anybody can misuse it. Anybody can use it, because if those are physically available, you can catch hold of them. If they are somewhere in the elsewhere in the world, wow, how you can control them?
Yeah.
So obviously you can't control. So they should, but anyhow, we cannot have control on criminals. So better to not to give the information which is insensitive. What I can say.
And Mr. Madhav Reddy, now I would like to know more on your personal life, because being a disabled person, you have conquered all these problems and you have achieved the pinnacles of success. And I am so proud of you. Team Suman versus Human salutes you for the great work you are doing to the community.
Thank you, Suman. And we are all in the same boat with the different versions. And our strength is, our thought, our work, our vision. And I'm almost all 50 years old. I was born and brought up in Anantapur, a small village. Up to 10 years of my age, I did not see even bus. Forget about sitting in the bus. So then I did my schooling up to fifth class. I did my schooling in my village, and I went to next nearby town, Yadiki. Then I did my sixth and seventh. Then I got the admission into boarding school. That is a government boarding school, AP Residential School, Kodinelli. It is in Anantapur district. I am also a proper of Anantapur district. Then later I did diploma in Srisalam. Then I did BTech from NIT Warangal. When I was at the age of 3 years, I suffered from polio. Fortunately, I escaped from danger. Anyhow, it has, obviously that deformity hunted me for longer time. But now I overcome all these challenges, and I can swim, I can play cricket, I can play football, which in my capacity. I can ride the bike, and whatever the what all common man can do, I can do. But I may not compete with them, but I can do it. Despite my disability, I regularly go to my office by cycle. So 5 kilometers up, 5 kilometers down. So I traveled more than 10,000 kilometers for last 3 years.
I have this question for all my guests, sir. If you have all the superpowers in your hand to change something in this world, what that would be?
Like, I need to live like any other species in the world. That's all, very simple. I do not want any superpowers. I am the part of the environment. I need to lead peaceful life. Yes, I need to live the peaceful society or peaceful environment for the next generation. This is a very simple and humble thought level of mine. I don't want anything bigger than that, because
Great,
I
sir.
need to live peacefully. So peace is the most needed. Peace can't be achieved by any with power. It can be achieved by understanding.
Well said. Awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Madhav Reddy.
Thank you, Sumanji, for giving this time and this opportunity to speak. Rest of the most of the time, I speak in vernacular language, especially for your users. I've spoken in English, and that is right.